So my Marianismo is in my body, is in my bones. If I were to write my Marianismo as a recipe, it reads something like this: Marianismo ingredients of heroes, endless pounds of self inflicted guilt, sprinkles of shame around my gender and body. My Marianismo feels like a full bladder because I feel bad getting up to pee because my pets are so cozy in my lap. My Marianismo feels like notes of rage and disconnection from a higher self. My Marianismo looks like handfuls of giving and sacrificing for others. My Marianismo feels like a squeeze of si se puede and 2 cups of coffee. My Marianismo adds a dash of imposter syndrome and fear of making my own decisions. My Marianismo has a heap of yawns and stretches to shake off the ache of a restless body. My Marianismo looks like cooking dinner with my helpless tears. My Marianismo is never allowing enough time to go inward with my sweet inner child. My Marianismo brings me scarcity of my ancestors and their best desires for me now. My Marianismo is sprinkled with shavings of scarcity because I put that on everything. And so, in going inward and truly being rooted in reflection, I found that my Marianismo, or the impact of machismo in my lineage, was found in my genes as a protector. And it's in these conversations with other women and men of people of the diaspora of indigenous lands that were colonized by the Spaniards, the Spanish. You're going to see that we have similar ways in our genes of protecting ourselves. And it's rooted in something, in a purpose, a survival. And what would that look like if we held space for 6 weeks, for 12 weeks to unpack who we could be? So I started to create. I created this Marianismo container, and it's a 2-part container. But this season, it's really piecing back these stories and putting together these encuentros that we know deep in our bones. It started with this 3-hour CEU course, but now this space is something that's focused on the part where I always go, we need more time. We deserve more time to unravel ourselves in these soft spaces. And so this is a deeper dive where you can actually say what's on your heart because you're not in an environment that's going to judge you or throw things in your face or not see the tenderest parts of you. This is a curated, crafted, if you will, portal for us to just slow down and see the duality of Marianismo and how it impacts all of our lives, our siblings, the order of our siblings, the gender of our siblings, the jobs we choose, the partners we have in our lives. And it allows self compassion and a new space for us to create love for that inner child that has been impacted by our mother's wounds, the wounds of Marianismo. When we can put language to what our bones know, we can liberate not just ourselves, but our ancestors who show up to protect past wounds. So we will talk about how our nervous system and our brain remind us of these Marianismo ways of showing up, just like our mothers and our grandmothers, as a way to protect us from colonization. But what if we have a space to detach from these expectations and problematic roles?